Let us continue with the miscellaneous exercise on chapter 10. So the third problem is, a girl walks 4 km towards west, then she walks 3 km in a direction 30 degree east of north and stops. Determine the girl's displacement from her initial point of departure. Okay, so let us solve this problem. I have drawn the diagrams here, and this diagram shows us the directions. So this is north, south, east and west. Okay, now first given is a girl walks towards west. Okay, so that is on the left hand side of the origin. Okay, so 4 km I have drawn here. So OA is 4 km, right? Then it is given, then she walks 3 km in a direction 30 degree east of north. Okay, so 30 degree is east, means you have to take the angle from north to east. East is here, right, on the right hand side of north. So 30 degrees towards the east, and the distance is 3 kilometers. Okay, so we will get this ray AB. Okay, now what we have to find is the girl's displacement from her initial point of departure. That means we have to find OB. Okay, displacement means the shortest distance from the initial point to the final point. So that means OB, right? So we have to find the displacement OB. So let us start now. Now what is given here is OA, right, here 4 kilometers. So what we will do is look at this angle 30 degrees. Okay, now since this is 30 degrees and the whole is 90 degrees, so this will be 60 degrees. Okay, now what we can do is draw perpendicular like this to the x axis from B. So this is 90 degrees. Okay, now if we call this as D, right, what we can now do is use the ratio formula for this triangle ABD. So in triangle ABD, we will take a cos of 60 degrees. First we will take sine. Okay, so sine of 60 degrees is nothing but opposite divided by hypotenuse. Okay, so this will be equal to, opposite is what, to the 60 degrees, BD, right, BD divided by hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is AB, so that is 3 kilometers, right? So this implies sine of 60 is nothing but root 3 by 2. So that will be equal to BD divided by 3. So this implies 3 root 3 by 2 is equal to BD. Okay, now we will again take the same triangle in triangle ABD, and now we will look at cos of angle 60 degrees. Okay, that is equal to adjacent upon hypotenuse, right? So adjacent, if we look at to the 60 degrees, is this AD. Okay, so AD divided by hypotenuse is 3. So this will imply cos of 60 degrees is half. So this is equal to AD divided by 3. So that means we get 3 by 2 equal to AD. Okay, now what we can find is this OD, here OD. Okay, so since OA, if we look at OA is equal to OD plus DA, right, OD plus AD also we can say. So this implies OA is what, 4, right? OA is 4 equal to OD, we have to find, plus AD is 3 by 2. So this implies 4 minus 3 by 2 is equal to OD. So this implies 8 minus 3 by 2 is equal to OD. So this implies 5 by 2 is equal to OD. Okay. So this distance is 5 by 2, right? So now we have to find this distance, BD. So that means this distance on y axis, right? Because we can draw a parallel line to this x axis from here. Okay. So if we find this distance, that is equal to this distance. Okay, we don't need to write this parallel line. Only thing, since this BD is parallel to this line here, if we call this as E, so since BD is parallel to EO, then we can find BD, okay, by finding EO, because they are same. So BD is given, right? This is we have found out. BD we have found out. So BD is equal to 3 root 3 by 2. And which is equal to EO. Okay. So that means what will be the coordinate of B? If you look at this coordinate, OD, so D is on the left hand side of the y axis, so that means it is negative, right? So negative 5 by 2 we will get. Yeah, magnitude is 5 by 2, but the coordinate, x coordinate will be minus 5 by 2, because D is on the left hand side of the origin, okay, or the y axis, comma EO. So if you look at EO, we got 3 root 3 by 2, and this will be positive, right? This will be positive, 3 root 3 by 2. Because why it will be positive? Because E is above the x axis, right? So we have found out the coordinate B. So B is nothing but minus 5 by 2, comma 3 root 3 by 2. Okay. So now we can write the vector OB, right? So okay, we have to find the girl's displacement, right? So what we can do is just take this as the right hand side here, okay, or what we can do is yeah, so OB we have, right? So OB we will write first. OB is equal to minus 5 by 2 I cap, right? From the coordinates we can write the what do you say, the position vector of B. So minus 5 by 2 I cap plus root 3 by 2 j cap. Okay. So if A bar equal to B bar plus C bar, then it is it true that magnitude A bar equal to magnitude B bar plus magnitude C bar? Justify your answer. Okay. So what we have to do here is, it is given that A bar is equal to B bar plus C bar. Okay. If A bar is equal to B bar plus C bar, then they are asking, is it true that magnitude of A bar is equal to sum of the magnitudes of the vector B bar and C bar? Okay. So this is not true. So solution, not true. Okay. So we have to give an example here to justify. So let us write it as justification. Okay. So let A bar be equal to 2 I cap plus j cap. Okay. then b bar be equal to 2I cap and c bar be equal to the j cap. Okay, so that means, so a bar which is equal to 2I cap plus j cap is equal to b bar plus c bar, right? So we have taken this condition properly here, right? A bar is equal to b bar plus c bar. Now let us check if this is true. Okay, so now we have to first find the magnitude of a bar. So that is root of 2 square plus 1 square. So that is nothing but root of 4 plus 1, right? So that is nothing but root 5, and magnitude of b bar will be what? Root of 2 square only, right? Because there is no j, there is no k cap. So 2 square plus 0 square plus 0 square. Okay, so we will get 2 here. Then magnitude of c bar is what? It is root of 1 square. So that is nothing but 1, right? So now we can see that a bar which is equal to root 5, right, is not equal to 2 plus 1 which is 3, right? So root 5 is not equal to 3, and we have 3 as 2 plus 1. So this implies root of a bar is equal to magnitude of a bar is not equal to, right, is not equal to magnitude of b bar plus magnitude of c bar. Okay, now root 5, if you have some problem looking at root 5 not equal to 3, so let us calculate what is root 5. Okay, so root 5, so 2 2s are 4, right? There is a method to find the square root, so that we are using here. So 5 minus 4 is 1, then we have to double this and write it here, right? Then we can take 2 zeros here. Okay, because what we have to do is we have to check this 41 by 1 or 42 by 2, 43 by 3 like this, and we have to take that number which is just less than just less than 100. Okay, so 41 ones are 41, 42 twos are 4 and 8, yeah, so 42 twos are 84. So this we have to take. So since we have taken extra zeros, you will get point here, so 0.2, so 84 will get. Okay, 84, then we get 16 here, right? So now we have to double this 22 and we will get 44. Again we have to take 2 zeros and check. So 44, so 3, let us check. 3 times 3 times 3 is 9, 3 times 4 is 12, 3 times 4 is 12 plus 1 is 13. Let us see what we get if we do 4 times 4, so 16, 4 4 are 16, 4 4 are 16 plus 1 is 17, 4 4 are 16 plus 1 is 18, so it is greater, right? So 3 times 3 is 1329. So you can see that we are getting 2 point, this is nothing but 2.23, which is not equal to 3, right? So that is how we get this answer. Okay, so magnitude of a bar is not equal to magnitude of b bar plus magnitude of c bar. That's it in the video. If you like the video, please hit the like button. If you have not subscribed my channel, please do subscribe. I will see you in the next video.